What's going on? What's going on, everyone? What's going on in Monday morning? It is April 15th. We know what that day is, tax time. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. So we had kind of a decent week in the market last week. Actually, SPY closing up was pretty strong, cracking that 290 level, and ended up staying green throughout the day, closing almost 2 points up. I think across the board, I think we had 10 out of 11 sectors in the green. So it was a strong day for the bulls. So as you know, like I always say, time and time again, just because the market's up doesn't mean stocks are crashing down. Sometimes they crash down even further when the markets go in the other opposite direction, and there's reasons for that. Clearly, reasons for that. That being said, man, we got what four on watch going into the session, and let's get into it. So ICPT, as you see, 2 days in a row, just took a serious cut. Two gap downs in a row. It's down from 120. It's trading 95 level right now, and like I always say, yesterday or last week. You think something's down, it can't go any further, that's when it goes even further. And Friday was a perfect example. It dropped another almost 10 points after the big drop down, big gap down that it had on Thursday. So, is it done yet? Who knows? You know, at the end of the day, technically it's not done yet. But until the chart tells you otherwise, until it's truly trends changed, keep taking it down. I mean, clearly it's showing you what's going on. Clearly the boys are dumping shares like crazy. It's a fire sale going on right here. So that being said, stick with it. We like it to the downside until it tells us otherwise, right? Stay diligent with your stops. I mean, if you respect your stops, you manage your risk properly, you're not going to get hurt, right? So manage your risk. Stop down once, twice, three, 5 times. Big deal. Then get right back in it if the trades are ready to go with you. So be patient with these type of trades, right? Because there's a lot of eyeballs on this thing. All right, so next up we got Boom. Boom is finally cracking. So obviously cracked that all-time high of that 66 level. I think it was like 66.40 or something like that. Cracked that level, obviously had a little bit of a run and then came crashing down, right? So once it came crashing down, that was it. You know, try to fight a little bit midday, trade a little bit above VWAP midday, but clearly that's, you know, obviously you see this the seller step in it. So I mean, it's so extended, you know, it's definitely overbought. So, you know, the backside's in, and I think it's not gonna go smoothly, just like MDB, you know, like last week, 2 weeks ago, was fighting quite a bit after its $50 50 yeah, it was a 50-point run up, I think it was what it was, and it's gonna be kind of a situation like Boom, you know. I mean, Clear didn't run as much as Boom did, but I mean as much as MDB did, but I think you're gonna have a backside here, so you know, stay diligent with this one as well, but we like it to the downside also. Next up, ALK. ALK is at its top of its trend, and yeah, we like it to the downside because I think it's going to fight this trend. And once it starts to form that curl and starts to head south, I think Alaska is going a little bit further down. I think we're going to see it in the. It's tough to say. You know, is it going to reach the 54 support level? Tough to say, but I definitely think I see a couple points to the downside. So I like it. There's enough meat on the bone and enough institutional ownership on this thing. ATR is relatively, it's a decent level. So let's keep this on watch. And if it cracks, shows some weakness after the bell, after the dust settles, we're gonna step in. Last but not least, AD&T. AD&T obviously had that gap up on Friday. Closed low, almost 2.5 points. I think it clearly showed some strength going into the close, but I'm not sure that it's going to crack over this resistance level that it's sitting at, that it got stuffed out at. So I think it's going to trade down a little bit further, maybe retrace a little bit more. We'll see. Obviously, if it comes, you know, strong and the market wants it higher, it's going to push it higher. Then we'll let it go higher. And when it gets time to take it down, we'll take it down. So these are the four we have on watch. Obviously, we'll see what else we have going on once the bell begins, and once we get into the session. If we have any nice gaps, we'll deal with them. But these are the four that we like going into the session. So as always, guys, like I always say, stick to your stops. Stay very diligent. Risk management is essential. Numero uno, guys. Numero uno. So stay diligent with your stops. Be patient with your setups. Let the setups come to you. Do not chase. You chase, you die. Sorry, guys. So if you like what we're doing here, you'll know how we're picking our watch list and how we're trading these charts or any other charts. As always, come check out the site, thestreettrading.com, and we will sort you out on the 90-day course. All right, guys. All the best. Have a great day in the market.